Hello, everybody. We're going live for day 19 of The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. This is a 28-day gratitude challenge, practice, whatever you want to call it. We're on day 19. If you've been following along, if you haven't, I have a YouTube channel that I've been uploading all of the replays to. So if you're interested in catching the replay, drop it in the comments and I'll send over my YouTube channel link, or you can look me up. I'm The Elements of Divinity on YouTube. Thank you to everybody who came to our Infinite Possibilities Masterclass earlier today, and I look forward to hosting our next Masterclass, which is going to be on January 23rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is a Water Sovereignty Masterclass, which is going to go over the state of our water, how our bodies actually hydrate, and a lot of things that we never learned in school, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But back to today's practice. Today's day 19, Magic Footsteps. 100 times every day, I remind myself that my inner and outer life depend on the labors of other men, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measure as I have received and am still receiving. Albert Einstein. With those words, Einstein gave us a gift equal to his scientific discoveries. He gave us one of the magical secrets to his success: gratitude, every day. Einstein is the inspiration behind today's magical practice, and you are going to follow in his footsteps to bring success to your life. Today, like Einstein, you will say thank you 100 times, and you are going to do it by taking 100 magic footsteps. While it might seem unbelievable to you that taking footsteps can make a difference to your life, you will discover that it is one of the most powerful things you can do. God gave you a gift of 86,400 seconds a day. Have you used one to say thank you? William A. Ward. To take magic footsteps, you take one step and in your mind, say the magic words thank you as your foot touches the ground, and then again say thank you as the other foot touches the ground. One foot, thank you. Next foot, thank you. And continue saying the magic words with every footstep. The best thing about magic footsteps is that you can take any number of magic footsteps anywhere at any time through your house, from your room to another room, walking to get your lunch or your coffee, taking out the trash, walking to a business meeting, or on your way to catch a cab, train, or bus. You can take magic footsteps on your way to anything that is important to you, like exams, a date, a job interview, an audition, to meet a client, to the bank, ATM, dentist, doctor, hairdresser, to see your team play in a sports game, down corridors, through airport terminals, in parks, or from one block to another, or even just to the bathroom, right? I take magic footsteps around my home, from my bed to my bathroom. Oh shoot, there you go. Kitchen to my bedroom, and outside to my car and my mailbox. Whenever I walk down a street or walk anywhere, I choose a point as my destination, and I put gratitude in my footsteps all the way. If you take notice of how you're feeling before you begin, you will notice a big difference in how you feel after you've taken magic footsteps. It doesn't matter if you can't get much of a feeling of gratitude while you're taking them. I promise you will still feel happier afterwards. If you're feeling down, magic footsteps will make you feel better, and even if you're feeling great, magic footsteps will lift your spirits even higher. To take the most effective magic footsteps, take magic footsteps for about 90 seconds. This is how long it will take the average person to take 100 steps at a leisurely pace. This practice is not about taking 100 steps exactly, but taking at least that number of steps, because it will probably take the number of steps to make a difference to the way you feel. Once you're clear on the approximate distance you can take your 100 steps of gratitude anytime during the day, don't count the footsteps when you're doing the practice, because you'll be counting instead of saying thank you, the magic words with each step. When you have completed today's magical practice, you will have said the magic words thank you 100 times. How many days of your life have you said thank you 100 times? And Einstein did it every day. So for today's magical practice, we're on day 19, magic footsteps. Number 1, first thing in the morning, we're counting our blessings, setting the tone for the day by writing a list of 10 blessings on why we're grateful. Reread our list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful as you can for each blessing. Then we're going to take 100 magical footsteps for about 90 seconds in gratitude at any time during the day. You can do it as much as you want. With each footstep, say and feel the magic words thank you. Then, just before you go to sleep at night, we're going to program our minds for success the next day, hold our magic rock in our hand, and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during that day. So, if you missed any of the practices, the 2 main practices that you want to make sure that you don't miss are the count your blessings, making a list of 10 things that you're grateful for, and going over them, rereading them, and saying thank you for each one, and feeling as if it has already been done. And then, just before you go to sleep at night, holding that magic rock in your hand and thinking back to all the things that happened during that day and saying thank you to the rock and thinking about that one thing that was like the best thing that happened during the day. In the morning and at night, it's the most important parts of our day. In the morning, we're setting the tone for the day. We're setting our intention. We are water beings on a water planet, and water is programmable. And when we program our minds with intention and set that tone, set that intention, it sets us for that trajectory for that day. And the more that we can keep gratitude in our hearts, the more in alignment we are to our heart coherence. And that's where magic really happens. And then at night, when you're going to sleep, it's so important for the magical rock practice because the last thing that you think about is so important, and it sets the tone for how your next day is going to be. When you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, it's not an accident. You're more than likely were thinking of something negative before you went to sleep. It also affects our dreams and our dream state. So it's just really important to start our day with gratitude and end our day with gratitude, and anywhere in between, do as much gratitude practice as you can. It gets easier, but when you're going through hardships, it can be really hard to find the gratitude. So my advice is to look for the little things to be grateful for, even if it's just getting out of bed that morning. Like, I'm grateful that I found the motivation to get my ass out of bed. I'm grateful that I have an apartment to live in. I'm grateful that I have this book that I can read. I'm grateful that I have this phone that I can read the book to you on. I'm grateful that, even when I'm in crappy situations, I know how to get myself out of them. And tomorrow's magic practice, we're at day 20, guys. We're getting close. We're down to the last 8 days. It's going to be heart magic. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. And what was I just talking about? Heart coherence and gratitude, right? So we're going to go dive deeper into that tomorrow on our excerpt. So just stay in your heart, stay in your gratitude. And just remember, even the bullshit that's happening is happening for you, not to you. And that can be really hard to swallow and digest while you're going through it. But there is a lesson in everything that happens to us. In every situation, and every person that we encounter, and every experience that we have, there is something in it for us. There's a golden nugget. So, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the more magic.